chubs. Oh yeah.
Alright, got mint leaf there too.
Yeah. Oh man, this shrimp taco has mint leaves like all over it. Oh my god. That is insane.
The crispy egg is the shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, those tacos were absolutely amazing, man. Really, really inventive stuff. Like, what are you thinking in terms of dishes? Like, how would we get weed into which tacos?
I can probably use it in different sauces and maybe go like mild, medium, hot, and then kind of coincides with like potency. You know, mild, medium, and stronger. So definitely do something like that. Maybe a pork belly kind of with caviar, or like I can get these big, you know, surf clams, do them raw like a ceviche, sort of in the shell, you know, with a little bit of oil.
Oh man, yeah, you can marinate it in the medicated oil maybe.
So pork belly, clams, that sounds incredible.
Maybe do one more like a vegetarian kind of feel to it. And maybe even like maybe we can do like an al fresco or something with infuse the salt with a little bit of cannabis or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it, you know, with the agave, with honey, you can medicate that and infuse it in there. And we have like some crazy CBD crystals you can like put around the rim.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
This is going to be an amazing taco party.
Let's find like the creepiest pinata.
Yeah.
That way when people are super high, they just like bug out.
Man, there's a lot of variety here. Oh, look at the giraffe.
Aw, he's cute.
So you've been treating yourself with medical cannabis for like 2 years now or something, right?
Yeah, 2.5 years actually. And immediately I was like, yo, Abdullah, what can I get in my body to slow this shit down?
And yet, it's been 2 years. I mean, most people who have ALS have progressed a lot in that much time, but you're still walking around and talking. And
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. You'll see after we smoke this joint, like, my voice will be stronger and, like, I'll speak easier. It's insane what cannabis does, and I can't even imagine, like, just having this disease without the flowers. I eat it, I dose with it, I rub it into my muscles, like,
yeah.
weed on deck.
Yeah, and it works. Here we are picking out a pinata to
Picking
smash
out
together.
some, like, creepy-ass pinata.
Oh my god, he's hideous.
Looks like he should be arrested. Alright, I think, yeah, we found our pinata.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Let me ask you something. Why is there only one of those, or there's only one like it in the entire store?
That's the best seller, I guess. That's the last one I probably have.
You do have lots of great candy, but the candy we want to put in our piñata is going to be infused with cannabis. Do you smoke cannabis?
All the time.
Yeah? Awesome. All right. And actually, it's going to be a cannabis-infused taco party. Would you like to come to dinner, actually? And we'll have some tacos, we'll break a piñata, we'll eat some edibles, we'll smoke some weed. You down?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Amazing. We have like a little joint if you want to go smoke real quick.
Smoke into the elephant's mouth. Try to get it high. I forgot we were like doing stuff.
No, you're supposed to get too high on this show. That's like the whole point. Alright, after you. Then the piñata. How's it going?
It's going good.
Just gonna set that right there. Can you help us fill this thing up?
Yes, absolutely. Sounds like quite the party.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. What do you got that we can put in here?
Let's see, what will work perfect in your piñata? The scents you choose, they come in sativa, indica, and there's an amore too for the after party. We also have cannabis-infused gummies that come in indica and sativa. And under your crown head here, we have the Chiba Chews in the corner. They too come in indica, sativa, and hybrid.
Oh yeah, the classics.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a CBD one too. Anything else look good?
Oh yeah, we also have these Kiwa's personal favorite indica dominant hybrid chocolates. And since you did bring up CBD, the Kiwas also have a 1-to-1 ratio chocolate bar too. That is a pro tip. If you find yourself over-medicated with THC and you're uncomfortable, CBD will actually block the receptors in your brain that processes a psychoactive effect.
Yeah,
So mellow out.
that's a crazy thing. Literally, there is a substance like in cannabis itself that counteracts that high. So if you're like too stoned, you can just take it and get less stoned. I mean, that's kind of miraculous, you know? Okay, awesome. Give me like 50 of each of the things you mentioned, and I think we're good to go.
You got it.
Awesome. Oh my God, yeah, let's get that thing inside.
Let's get it going.
Alright, so Wes, you met Rye before, right? And this is Vanessa. She's going to be working with us in the kitchen today. First off, Wes, do you want to break down what you have planned?
Yeah, so we have, first taco is going to be a roasted pork shoulder. It's a little bit of caviar, charred habanero, and serrano chile. And then we have a tostada that I'm going to do kind of like a take on a ceviche with razor clams.
Oh, razor clams. Huh?
Razor clams, yeah. The surf clams were not in season. Razor clams, gooseberries, tomatoes, raw tomatillo chile, a little bit of wasabi oil, and some herbs. And then the last one is a mushroom taco. I got matsutake mushrooms, brown beach mushrooms, and that's going to go with the burnt tomato chile with a little bit of pine nuts and papaya agua fresca.
Amazing.
Yeah, we could do something with that.
Well, I can't wait to try every dish we just talked about. It sounds incredible. And do you want to blaze a little bit before you get started?
I think I just need to get focused and tackle this stuff and make sure it gets done so I can actually cook for you guys at the party.
Sounds good.
This is a really simple chili. So I got these tomato.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go, baby.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the
Beat this
season,
dub.
and we are underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
And the sausage should be THC.
That's good. This bottle is our THC-infused olive oil. There's 400 milligrams of THC in here. We're going to use about half of this.
I am going to do the roast tomato chili. This one is for the mushrooms. And I'm just cooking these till they're pretty roasted.
That smells amazing.
It's so easy. Like the sauces that I make are just a lot of times 4 ingredients. I'm going to blend the tomato salsa first. Remember, we have the serrano chili.
Oh, we ain't got our shit together.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
This is going to be 1 gram of oil, which converts to 100 milligrams of THC.
So 5 milligrams per person. Nice and light.
So next, I'm going to...
All right, there we go, there we go. Let's do what we do, fellas.
I'm scared I
already coughed at the last one.
Uh-oh.
So for the medium, we did 3 grams, right?
Oh, motherfucker.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. This defense for the Pats, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And as in any
Keep
game,
looking at me like that.
are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
To enjoy after we're done eating tacos. And for that, I hit up my homies at Artisan Can of Cigars. Can I roll one of these?
On second down, Elliott once more. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no
Good shit, good shit.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's 3rd down and inches.
So let's keep this going.
Good shit.
Not as easy as it was.
Honestly, man, my first cigar that I ever made, it took me 6 months to roll.
All right, well, we're going to be out on this balcony for a while.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
So then you're basically going to be using that hash right there as a bait, right?
They'll try and run for it.
Panic button.
Elliott a 1st down and more.
Good shit, good shit.
Down to the Patriots 22. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
What you're going to do is you're kind of just going to roll it after it's been pressed.
On second down.
Oh, that's on me. Come on now.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive.
All that motherfucking greenery over there.
Commit to stop the run as they did on that play, but keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play action passes as well.
An extra quarter comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
What that nigga doing?
Here's Brady.
Good shit. I guess that's what he was doing.
Jalen Thompson picks it, and the
I guess that's what he was doing.
Patriots force the INT
That's good shit.
on the game's opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be.
Yep, we showed it.
Early in this one, advantage defense.
Oh, yeah, and it just sort of slides out. Oh, man. And what we're left with is the most beautiful cannabis cigar. There you go. Roast that in. There it is.
So they'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the
Good tackle, good tackle.
Oh, man. All right.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there, all 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Yep. You got it.
Wow. That is delicious.
2nd and 9.
Right now I'm just going to kind of lightly cook the clams to be able to
Here's Love.
so we can make the pizza.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can
This is
exploit.
all of this completely edible. This is what I want to use for the actual squid. But you can see, like, now they're nice and clean, they're nice and cooked, and the texture on them is
Let's go.
awesome.
One more time.
So this is Santa Barbara sea urchin.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
I'm going to be using this for the tostada. I'm putting this on top of the clams. We just brought a couple extra because we had them, and might as well use them. So each
Love.
shell has about 5.
Oh, damn. Good D, fellas. I needed that pick, though.
As it brings up 4th down.
Psychoactive property to them, but you know they have a really good shiso flavor. So what were you thinking?
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett.
I'd like to put a little bit of the Maui Maui.
Yeah, so we have these Maui Wowie.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
To give it a little more aromatic, so when people bring the tostada up to their nose, they're incredible. So can you just explain?
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
All right, that was a nice drive last time, fellas. We need to apologize for fucking that up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I see you.
Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception?
Tell them shut up then, Tom.
Because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful.
Good shit. Good shit.
And give them the football.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We have a mix of CBD crystal and some Durban Haze terpenes to give you some aromatics while you drink it.
Cheers. What's the Mexican cheers?
To throw is Brady. He'll get this off to ETN.
Ah.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Fresh cannabis leaf. We drip some Maui Wowie terpenes onto it with aromatics. So for the medium, we did 3 grams, right? Yeah, so that's the medium sauce.
Brady now on first down.
So now I have your matsutake mushrooms.
Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a first catch for him in the ball game. And you know the scuttlebutt has been he's not getting enough touches, enough catches, not feeling involved enough in the offense. So maybe that can get him going.
You and I both know that there's not a wide receiver alive that ever feels like in any game he got enough touches, even if he got 15, right? We all know that. But there's also not an offensive coordinator alive, a play caller, that isn't smart enough to get the ball to them and often that will keep his
Nice run. Nice run.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Brady to throw.
Good shit.
What's going to be the final play of this first quarter? We're scoreless after 1.
And then CBD during the day.
Good shit. We can't leave no motherfucking points out there. Gonna take this, what should be an easy 3.
This from 42 yards out. McCrane able to knock this one through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3.
We can't afford to leave that out there.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants
damn, I'm high as a
that.
bitch.
In the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time.
That's what's up.
Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just run right past it.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
For your last taco, we got a roasted pork shoulder with caviar, the charred habanero chile, and we're going to try some. This one is the spiciest and also the most potent. This is that, this is the fire one right here. So I hope you guys like spicy food.
The dosing, I mean, you know, again, you get a little bit different amounts of this, but this one was intended to be like 10 milligrams per person.
This is also the pork that we glazed with the honey that we had on the plancha. Got a little bit of crispiness, a little bit of sweetness.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 score line as they begin with a 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Guys, this has been an incredible day.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Love. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wrapped with cannabis leaves. And they bury them for a month, right? And then after a month, you open
play action this time with Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Good shit.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Good shit.
Pick up there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Love with it. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he will have the Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. On first down, it's James Robinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd and 12, Love being chased out left. Looking left side, he's got him in.
Good shit.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33.
Well, we've often talked, and rightly so, about how great a story James Robinson was last year. Undrafted as a running back to over 1,000 yards rushing as a rookie. But what gets lost, especially for being a big man like he is, he's a great asset as a pass receiver, too. 49 catches for close to 350.
Good shit.
Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, that was nice.
Too, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And there's no more communal way to eat than a Kamayan feast.
And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
With a hand from the same spread. In this episode, we're getting renowned cannabis chef Miguel Trinidad. Miguel Trinidad is responsible for putting Filipino food on the map in New York City. And recently, he started an edible company called 99th Floor. So I knew he'd be no stranger to working with cannabis and up for the challenge.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak.
Damn! Yeah, we fucking up out this bitch.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard
Walk the Blaze up again. Right now. Yeah.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well.
We fucking up.
It's biorhythms. What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Defense, get us back in the game, man.
Following the interception, Love.
I don't know how to act with Brady out this bitch.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3, our score.
We're going to make our own canned oil?
We'll make our own canned oil.
Okay.
We're going to slow cook ribs on the grill, and we'll finish that with a banana ketchup. In the Philippines, when American occupation was there, they ran out of tomatoes. Sometimes they started using bananas instead of tomatoes. The barbecue sauce has tomatoes in it too.
So the sauce would be something that
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
I haven't worked with CBD, so I'm excited about playing around with it. And dessert, we're going to do a halo halo, which we're going to use.
From the 22, Love.
That's great, and then Frenchie Canoe is going to be there.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Legend in the cannabis community has been studying the art of hash making in South Asia since the late 70s. You spent some time in a place that's really legendary for hash.
Love looking to throw it.
What did you learn there? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Why don't you turn around, playboy? Right there. That is terrible.
And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Nice all out of position. Good shit.
And I don't believe that was the kind of
when you tripping.
Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them.
Let me show you what I do with that now. This is what came out of it. It looks like wet sand right now. Yeah, exactly, except that it's stickier than wet sand. Normally, it's hard to know how good your stuff is before you dry.
You ready?
This one is so good that already you see there is a lot of stickiness in it. So this is the first...
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it, able to retain possession. That was big for them.
What's come out of this little cube, and that's like very...
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long. Now it's the backup Newton.
Oh my goodness. What the fuck was that? Really, my nigga? Thought I had me a motherfucking first down.
Second down, a running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
It's Love now back near his goal line.
I needed that. I needed that like a motherfucker, baby.
Give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Yeah, they are in the field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
Say what now?
Which is a combination of all these different things.
For the ice cream, we're going to infuse it with the Frenchy cannoli hash. So I'm really excited about that.
All right, so let's take a look at what you got.
This pantry's insane.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break.
God damn, what the fuck?
Jalen Thompson picks it. And he's given his guys a
come on now.
points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Damn, that was a terrible ass pass. Who the fuck? That was Cam?
You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
The fuck wrong with you?
Maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
Yeah, just put some eyes on.
Okay.
This is California, baby, you know.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Oh, well.
We should grind this up.
So we're going to grind it up, put it in the bag.
We want to flatten it out, get as much of the air out as possible.
Final play of the half. Love.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Let me take it to the house, then.
By Casey Hayward.
Ah, son of a bitch.
On what will be the final play of this first half.
We still in this shit,
We
man.
reach halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find
Both
Jonathan
terrible.
Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Drain from the THC.
And then let it just do its thing for now.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
It's a repeat card, it's activated, it's ready to go.
Right.
We're just putting in some melted butter. Looks cool.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Take it at the 15, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Smells delicious. When was the first time you smoked pot?
Me?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Really?
Yes.
Butter's done. We can put this in the cup. Now we're going to do the oil.
So for the pork, I'm going to use some coconut oil, and I'm also going to use some pork fat. And we'll infuse that with
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think it was that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Like a small baby. I'm going to add a little bit of the infused oil. And we want to, like,
the last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
What about some turkey?
Love, they go play action now. And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
How the fuck they get it back?
Start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
And it's going to go in pork, huh? And what cut of pork is it?
So this is pork shoulder, and usually when we infuse some type of protein with some THC.
On third down, Love.
It retains moisture.
Throwing the out route incomplete.
We'll take it.
And he gets us up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Mixed with this marinade.
This is going to add additional flavor. Which
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
We'll just go straight from here into the bag.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back into this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
2 tablespoons?
2 tablespoons should be enough. It's going to take the barbecue sauce and just brush it and be really generous with that.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Were we going to put Frenchie cannoli hashes?
From the 24, Newton. He finds his target, Allen.
We can do it.
I just want to keep saying Frenchie cannoli hash.
So we need only about 15 milligrams of this.
Touchdown!
All right.
And Charles, when you talk about Keenan Allen, you're not necessarily talking about that crazy top-end speed, but he does a great job there with the ball in his hands.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
Matthew McCrane on for the PAT. And the lead is down to 2.
Voila. That's it. I'm going to let that go for about 30 minutes, and that should freeze up perfectly.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Distillate, and Crystal, it's water soluble.
Fields this way up at the 17, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
I did 5 cups of rice. We're going to do 5 cups of water, 1 to 1.
And then in the water, we'll put the CBD.
Yes.
This is some next level shit. Because if you just take pure CBD and put it into water, it's just going to float on top. Watch what this does when we put it into a glass of water.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Yeah, you are.
I want to add some oil just so like that when the butter reaches its temperature.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Everything else is all good?
Love.
And then we'll just go and start plating everything.
A little bit faster. We're going the other way, baby.
But it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Come on, fellas. It's too easy.
It's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air again, Love. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
They go with the empty set there, 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in the block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
My musician buddy from Philadelphia, Jared Meyer.
Love now to pass on first down.
Okay.
He will go down, a Cowboys sack. Matt Milano just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And it was a time when people
don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Love. That's complete to Davis. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Here you have some banana ribs.
Working out of the gun. Love.
Use the oil to
this one calls the tight end Hawkinson.
Damn.
And they do get it down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Good shit.
Play there for the Patriots.
Which is been used with some peanut butter and sous vide very slowly. and you have the beefed up, which was marinated in some.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So you have a nice ratio of THC to CBD.
You want to hold it like this with the thumb behind because you're going to use the thumb to push it into your mouth.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Enjoy. Incredible.
Play fake. Here's Love.
All right, let's do it.
What the fuck?
It's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Let that dude stand there by himself like that.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And they say that you can never burn your mouth when you go with your hand.
And that makes it a 9-point game.
Let's say the favorite so far is the ribs and the sauce.
You guys are going to town with the sauce.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm not sure if I'm going to feel it, but I don't really mind.
Right, here comes the final force.
This is hollow.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They start on the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the...
Ooh, good D. Damn.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up
10? Oh, yeah, that dive on me.
On behalf of I want to say thank you for inviting us here, because we do believe in this cannabis movement.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton, he'll find Thielen working the middle.
And that dive on me. I see you.
After a pickup of 9.
Thank you so much.
I see you, boy.
effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Newton. Going deep here for Allen. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds all the way down to about the 2. A big play here for Dallas. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Elliott.
Ooh, they diving like crazy out that bitch, ain't they?
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good job there defensively to push them back on 1st down. I'm not sure if this is 4 down.
The dive game. Lovely. That's some Madden bullshit.
A field goal has to be their last option.
On 2nd and goal. Newton. This is
Get in there, baby.
touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here's McCray now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
All right. One good D will do it.
I'm here in Joshua Tree, and I'm about to do some very special bombing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
We're going to do sausage. We're going to do pork all over.
This one feeling at the 5.
And we're going to do cannabis.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
I'm going to be making one of my specialties, a watermelon bomb. That's perfect for the outdoors. For our final episode, we're cooking with Jake Francis from Valley Piggery.
Guns on this one.
Yeah, this guy was huge, man. This is the biggest shank I've actually ever seen in a pig that was not a boar or a sow.
Jake is a chef by trade.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And they work this well upfield.
That was on me.
That turned into a very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he whipped it in, he found plenty of space to roll and picked up big yardage.
So we can put some stuff in the actual braise as they cook and simmer away. And then we also
off the play fake, Love. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
And then from there, we're going to move on to an andouille sausage with an apricot mustard.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Fresh, because then the sausage is smoked, so it has time to activate the flour.
I feel like with the sausage, we should go nuts. You know, like resin.
Yeah, we have distillate, terpenes, we have flour.
Here's Love. Escaping the and he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
They live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Dextrose, Coleman's mustard powder.
On play action. Love to throw.
And then we have allspice.
This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to get this inside the
Killed this right there.
Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game.
Chopped cannabis leaves. We've got some kief. And we've got some distilled CBD crystal.
Excellent. All right, let's add the pork and mix it up.
Yeah.
You've got some gloves right here. You can put those on.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
This is not nuanced. This is just
Get up there, baby. Get up there.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not
All right, let's break their hearts.
keep firing.
Here we have some guts.
the sausage casing. So
now it looks like he'll throw here. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, I think of like, we figured out the oyster. We figured out
on second down now. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8.
Vanessa's like misplaced in the window, right?
How is it misplaced? plays to the situation. What are you talking about?
All right, so now you're going to do
Now Love.
pinch like this, and I'm going to do the first crank. All right.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What do you think?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the
He's
issue
gonna catch
comes
that
in.
shit.
It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer, and you
That
go
was
for
bad
it.
deep.
You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal,
Blaze up,
take
baby.
the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
How you doing, Vanessa?
We'll lose and draw a good game, good.
Abdullah doing a great job. Thank you. Vanessa, you're failing. Don't break up this flow. Don't mess up this flow.
What's happening?
And we're done.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to pull this guy off.
Nice spiral there.
And we're going to go ahead
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Tonight's guest is one of my closest homies, Zisha.
Do you any rooting, Garcia?
A lot of people these days are drinking bottled water. I prefer my water in glass.
While everyone else is
Love
cooking,
going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th
I'm making
down.
my own specialty for tonight's campfire.
On 4th down, Love.
Making this into a
Oh, yeah. Make it do it.
And it's
Can I get to the house, though?
picked off by Jason Verrett.
Down one side, and the goalkeeper's going to go down.
And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Newton. He's going to let it fly.
Good game, good game.
Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Pats have just about sewn up this football game. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And now we'll get a timeout here.
Bruh, what the fuck you doing, man?
1 second to go in this game.
And it won't change the flavor at all.
Yeah, it's totally odorless and flavorless. You need to shake that around a little bit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Next in goes the apple cider. And now I know we got some aromatics to add, some rosemary, some thyme, and some marijuana.
That's a sexy part right there.
Indeed.
Here's Love.
This lid on here.
Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across
It's all
the
right.
40-yard line.
We'll be all right. We got
this
weed,
will wind
baby.
up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball away, they change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Patriots, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.
Snapped into this. Are you familiar with that term? Packet snap. So this is a thing that we don't play on the East Coast, right? That out in California, they pack snaps with bongs, or back when people used bongs. That means they're packing a single hit.
Which is kind of a weird thing because, you know, we would pack like a whole bowl and then just corner. You like hit your corner, I hit my corner, and then we just leave it.
So we're going to play by their rules while we're here.
And so just stick your thumb on there. See that hole? And give it a test pull.